Hello and welcome to today's class. Today we are just going to start in a little gentle seat. So coming onto your mat into a position that feels comfortable for you. Hands can be on your knees if that feels okay. And when you're ready, you're just inhaling to have a little extension in your rib cage and pelvis. And then a nice exhale to round your spine. So inhaling to extend the rib cage, reaching the pelvis back, and exhaling a gentle curl of the pelvis, rounding of the ribs. So just feeling these gentle movements through your spine at the beginning of this gentle practice. 2 more. Inhale, extending. Exhaling to round. And once more. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to bring our feet in front of us. Hands can go behind the knees. We're taking a breath in. Play with that rounding shape as we exhale, curl the pelvis, bend the ribs. Stay here and do 2 big deep breaths into any tight spot of your spine. And exhaling. Once more. And exhaling. And then inhaling to find yourself nice and tall. You might add a little extension of the spine. Exhale to find that round shape again. Curling pelvis, bending ribs. Good. 2 breaths here. Finding any tight areas, send your breath there. Good. Inhale to stack up tall. Exhale to be centered and find your cross-legged position. Bring your right hand onto the mat beside you. Lift your left arm up. Inhale to go into a side bend. Push the mat away with your right hand as you side bend. Really opening and fanning the rib cage wide as if it was an accordion or a fan opening. Reach with that top arm. And then push into the hand to come back up and go the other way. Breathing and pushing the mat away with the hand on the mat. Reaching with that top arm. Good. And then coming back up. Adding a spiral if it feels good for you. My right hand's down. I go over. My right arm is bending. And I start to rotate my chest. So my left chest goes down towards the mat. And then I start to spiral back to center and open my heart towards the sky. Good. Coming back to center. Push with that hand to come back up and go the other way. So now my left hand's on the mat. Left elbow bends. I'm reaching my right arm. And then rotating my right chest down towards the mat. That's it. And then rotating back up towards the sky. And coming back up. Good. Lowering the arms. Roll through your shoulders a little bit. Good. Bringing your hands onto the sides of your rib cage. We're going to take a couple big breaths here. And I want you first to think about bringing your rib cage on top of your pelvis. So we might tend to be more of flared forward. Try and stack your ribs on top of your pelvis. And then we're taking a nice big breath in for a count of 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, expand. Make your exhale longer than your inhale. So you have no choice but to inhale again. And exhaling. One more breath like that. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Coming onto your hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale to reach your heart forward, tailbone goes up. Exhale, squish down into your shins and ankles as you round your spine. Going into an angry cat position. Inhale to extend. Shoulders can melt. Exhale, rounding. Let your head be a part of it. 2 more. Exhale, rounding. Once more. Exhale, round and stay in that round shape. And shift your pelvis back so it's hovering off of your heels. Breathe here for 2 big breaths. Keep rounding your spine. Keep curling your tail. And then start to unfurl your pelvis. Reach your heart forward and shift back over your hands and knees. Once more like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squish down through shins, ankles, feet, toes. Inhale, shift back. Breathe, rounding your spine. Last breath here. Unfurl pelvis. Come back over your hands and knees. Tuck your toes and just sit back towards your heels for a moment here. Taking a nice big breath. Good. And then untucking your toes. Feet are pointed behind you. Pelvis is on your feet. And play with tilting your pelvis forward and back. Feel how this motion affects your lower back. As you breathe. Good. And then adding that curl of the tail between the legs. Press into the shins as you come up onto your knees. Crease in the hips. Keep your ribs organized and sit back towards your heels. Curl through the pelvis. Squish down to come up. Crease in the hips to come down. Twice more. Pelvis curl. Squish into the ankles to come up. Crease in the hips to go down. Last time, we come up. Stay. Hands can be on the front of your pelvis. Allow your glutes and hamstrings to be a part of the equation. They are going to help you extend your hips. Take a breath in. Gentle curl of the tail. Lift yourself up into a gentle extension. Any amount that feels safe for you. And then coming back to center. Crease in the hips to come back down. Curl through the pelvis to come up. Gentle curl of the tail. Maybe there's a little squeeze of your inner line as you extend your spine, taking your eyes with you if it feels good. Oh, it feels so good today. And then coming back to center. Sit back towards your heels once more. Pelvic curl. Squish into the shins. And extend. Feel that opening up through the front body. Coming back to center. Sit back towards your heels. Very good. Coming back to our gentle seat. Crossed legs here. We're going to take a breath in. Exhale, rise your arms. Inhale, lower your arms. Gentle lift of your heart. Exhale, spiral your arms so your palms face back. Round your spine, your arms come forward. Inhale, spiral. Open the arms. Exhale to rise them back up. Inhale, open. Heart lift. Exhale, round. Spine is affected. Inhale to open. Exhale, lift. I'll show you from the side now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, spiral open. Exhale, lift the arms. One more time. Let your rib cage be affected by what your arms are doing. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower your arms down by your sides. Hands could go wherever feels safe for you. Flutter your eyes closed and take a couple big breaths. Inhaling for a count of 4. Exhaling for a count of 6. Big breath in. And exhaling. Good. Once more. Inhaling positivity, good things, happiness, good vibes, and nutrients. And exhaling all the negativity, stress, anxiety, worry, and old stuff that we no longer need. One more big breath in and out. Thank you so much for joining me for today's quick little practice, and I hope you are feeling nicely reset in your body and ready to take on the rest of your day.